Welcome back, guys, to another video. um Today we're doing basically what I was doing before was something called, it was like, well, basically what we're gonna be doing today is discussing how to do the girl voice troll. Now most people rely on a voice changer or whatever you think, but I don't really rely on a voice changer. I use my normal voice. And yeah, you might be wondering why sounds turn off while I'm playing this game right now. It's just off, but yeah. So, it's just be a really quick video. It's gonna be like 8 minutes, 10 minutes long. Up to at least 10 minutes, but basically, to start it off, you're gonna want to clear it out, okay? So, like, clear it if you have anything. Take a sip of water or whatever, because this is for men only. Also, I'm not homosexual, that's for sure. Because I know there's gonna be some people there. I'm not, okay. So let me break this flooring right here. So basically, once you've done that step, which I've already done, you're gonna wanna warm up a little bit, So you're gonna like slowly accelerate your voice higher and higher and higher up to like that. Like, okay. Now you can like tell that there's a voice crack there. So to polish it, you basically want to accelerate your voice higher and higher and higher and higher, depending on how voice you want your your automated girl to be. Oh yes, I got that elimination. Let's go. So yeah, so depending on how high you want your fake girl to look like. So like if you wanna keep going higher and higher and higher, you can. So you don't wanna find a perfect. We're gonna wanna find the perfect pitch, the pitch that you want your girl to sound like, your troll or whatever. So yeah, once you've done that, when you find your pitch, most people kind of like know how to do it. They kind of try and do it like this, or they try it like this, like both are good, but like now most problem with men is that you can always tell the difference for voice cracks, right? So in order to clear that, you can try and polish it with an accent other than the American one, or basically if you have an accent, do an opposite version of that accent. So, for example, right now I'm in America and I talk like this basically. So, in order to complete it, you can do it like this, okay? So, once you have your pitch, you're gonna want to do it like this, okay? Now you can still feel that my voice is going, whoa. It's like it's video chatting, right? So, next thing you want to do is once you polished it, find a pitch that you want, just like this. You're gonna want to put in an accent there to polish it off, and it's gonna be gone. So for this one, I'm gonna do a British accent because it's the easiest for me. So you're gonna want to practice your accent. So for now, since this is the easiest one for me to do, which is to do the British accent, which is basically the same thing, but it's the same language, the same everything, but right, it's a little bit changing, but yeah. Once you've done that, once you polished it and you have everything set, Next thing you want to do, you're going to want to higher your voice to your pitch you wanted. So you go to that and you're going to go like this. So you're going to go hi, 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 hi. And now you're going to escalate from your normal voice to your hi, 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 hi. And then you're going to apply your accent like this. So, let's just talk like this for a while. And you can clearly see that, like, it's doing dramatically a little better than usual. Because the accent is polishing out the voice crack. Because it's completing it. And it's, you know, it's not the most accurate, but it's definitely worth it. Because it sounds a little bit more natural. Because using her voice changer is dramatically much easier for you to use. But again, most voice changers are not so accurate than the normal human voice. So comes to that, you can also like polish it out. So the first steps are basically find your pitch, find your accent you like to use to apply it. So yeah, since mostly British accents are actually more high pitched than American accents, since American accents are a little bit more dull, I usually want to use the British accent because it like enhances it yourself. Plus, when you use the British accent, it polishes things out and it finds it much easier to use than trying to like force your body to, you know, like talk in a non-British accent and trying to use the girl because you're putting more tension into the note. So yeah, I also want to find an accent that basically has it's capable of, because if you look at other people like Tom Holland for that example, like his accent is a little bit, you know, higher than usual. The American ones are lower like this, and it's like, you know, it's like even if I try to do that, it's my voice, it still escalates a little bit more. So once you find your pitch and your accent, and it basically should be like this, sounding a little bit more like this, but could probably do better. Of course, it's a screen recording, but this is basically how to do girl voice troll. It's a little bit hard and it takes a lot of effort, but it's definitely worth it. So yeah. So basically, once you find your accent and your pitch, you can apply it and you should be set to go. So yeah, that's how you do the girl voice troll. Now, I know most of the men like me, which I'm not one because I'm 12 years old at this time right now in 2022. I'm 12 years old, but as you go higher, you'd see that people and more people are relying on a voice changer than usual, which is okay, but especially if you do it as natural and you're the voice changer, because you can really tell like a kind of a big difference. Tell the difference. I train it and it like, you know, it kind of, you know, you can just tell the difference basically. So that's how to do the girl voice train. Like, making your high pitched voice higher and higher, a little bit better. Now you don't want to go too high to like this point because it's gonna kind of like hurt your throat and it's gonna give you the voice cracks. So you don't want to keep it like at this point. So yeah, now right now it looks like I'm forcing myself, but once you get used to it, it's gonna sound more like a girl. People just start falling for it, and it's gonna become very easy. So yeah, that's basically how to do the girl voice troll. Nothing too much, no voice changer, no nothing applied. Anyone can do this. Not hard. I mean, for people at least if they're 12 years old. The thing is a little bit hard, but honestly, I don't find it that hard to do, but could be better. That's for sure. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video on how to do the girl voice troll. And yeah, thank you. Goodbye. See you in the next one. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. Tell me if it was kind of accurate or helpful at least. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Base Raiders Redemption Centers.